Welcome to Mother of Pearl Tarot. Let's see who this reading's for. Go into our little bag, and looks like we've got the Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius, or cross watchers of Sagittarius. Let's clear the space. Okay. Let's start with an oracle card here to kind of guide us into this reading. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. We've got, do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. It's very interesting because I had just done a reading and this was the message. This was for not a Sagittarius, but seems to be a theme for a lot of people, is focusing on the good instead of dwelling on what's negative, not just in your own life, but in the world or in the country that you live in. So often in Western culture especially, we're focusing on things we don't like, and we're bringing it into our world. I'm not saying that you should just completely bypass things that need change in our world or our country. However, if you get kind of really wrapped up into what you don't want, that obviously is what you are going to see and what you're going to attract. So let's see what this says about you in particular, Sagittarius. The King of Pentacles, that's you. Feeling stable right now? Yeah, and then we have the Queen of Rods. Nice. So right now, it looks like we have a queen and a king. You're in a pretty solid spot. Maybe you felt a little bit stagnant. You're Sagittarius, you're a fire sign. Queen of Wands is a fire, more of a fire energy. And so since this is crossing you, maybe you want to look at ways of moving forward. Let's get more detail here. Yeah, maybe you felt a little bit protective of your energy, protective of, and there's the Two of Pentacles that you're just leaving. So you've maybe been through a period of time, maybe currently, maybe a little recent past, where you've just been juggling a lot, and you feel like you've been juggling so much that you haven't really been moving forward so much, and this is what you want to do. Let's get the what crowns you here. We have two. We're gonna take both of these. Yeah, I see it's work related. Eight of Pentacles, a project or actual work. Could be just a project you've been working on as well. It's maybe been a little slower going, and there's the Hermit. So maybe something that you're just wanting to complete. This looks like a solo project, but we'll get some clarification cards. I don't read reversals. I rather like using clarifiers. But it looks like you will be, in the near future, kind of staying in this hermit sort of energy. It's a good thing, though. There's a lot of growth that's happening. It's just maybe happening a little slower than you've wanted it to. Why is that? There's our Hanging Man. You don't, even though the Hangman, especially depicted in this particular deck, they're relaxed. It's kind of the card of non-attachment, but that doesn't mean that it comes naturally to you or that you like it. You are Sagittarius, so you like movement, you like exploration. You're a fire sign. And this can be, Sagittarius can be your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. It can be if you just have a lot of Sag in your chart. If that's so, the hangman is something that you just don't always feel comfortable with, but it really looks like that's where you've needed to go in whatever you are working on right now. Let's see how others see you. The star, yeah, you're a good dreamer. You come up with good ideas. People like that about you. You can also be very optimistic, and people really enjoy that about you. People really need that right now. That really goes back to that initial card. Focus on the good in your life. Maybe you've needed that reminder. That's really something that, again, people rely on you for, but apparently you need that reminder, because when you are in this pentacle energy, like a more grounded, the hermit energy going inward, sometimes you can feel a little stagnant with that energy. We have the hangman, and it's not necessarily your default, but it's saying, just keep your eyes on the prize, and that will serve you well. There's the death card. You actually are ready for a reboot. You're ready to get out of this slow moving energy that you're in, where you're just kind of feeling like your life has been a little stagnant. You've been keeping your nose to the grindstone. You're feeling like maybe you're even losing yourself a little bit. You're just ready for that to be done, but it's going to take a little bit more time of really focusing on whatever this project is. Oh, and there's the devil. We will definitely want to get a clarification for that bad boy. That's what is coming. Let's get a clarification. The devil card can mean a lot of things. Not all bad things. I know it's not a word that is associated most positively. But we'll know more with some clarification cards here. Let's ask about the devil card. Okay, there's the 3 of Pentacles and the Sun. Okay, because we have 2 major arcana up here, this is a big time. The Hermit card is a major arcana, the Death card, the Star, the Hangman. Like, you are in a phase where this is a transformative time. You will have a lot more passion for life in the future. In the relatively in the relatively close future, it's just going to you're going to feel a zest of life again, a zest for life again. Look at the Sun card, it's radiating. There's a small child riding a horse, just a lot more fun. This devil card, I think, in this context means whatever work that you're doing, oh my goodness, there's the Wheel of Fortune. It's just, you're moving out of a state of feeling stagnant. You're going to have so much more vitality, so much more passion. I'm not feeling that this devil card in this case necessarily feels like it's anything in excess. The cards really show a lot of positivity. The Wheel of Fortune is just saying that things are turning, and you will feel much more accomplished and much more excited about life in the future. This is your wish. You kind of want to get out of this heavy energy. Again, if you have a lot of fire in your chart, it's not a place that you feel the most comfortable. You like movement. You like, there's a little candle there. There's some fire. There's the sun, fire, movement with the Wheel of Fortune. It's really big times ahead for you. Let's get clarification for this Hermit. That's showing us the near future. Page of Pentacles. See, it's again the slower moving energy with the Pentacles. It's necessary. even though it might be a little frustrating, is necessary for you to kind of stay put and complete this cycle of whatever we are talking about here. Oh, so there's the Three of Swords. Let me just kind of lean into that. You're doing some healing right now by going inward. Yeah. So maybe I think this has something to do with your community, maybe your work, your workplace, the people that you work with, or it could be your community where you've just needed to take some time away from them and go inward. You will rejoin a community. It may be a slightly different community where you'll be very helpful. Maybe you'll get some help, and it will, feel much better than the current energy you're in. But this is interesting because here's the Hermit card that you're moving into, and this is just saying that you need to take a beat, step back from some of the people in your life. Okay, let's get a clarification for the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so this is good. What I just said, you will really feel people are noticing this. You're kind of protecting your energy. You're realizing that sometimes you got to go plug your battery in. The best way to do that oftentimes is staying away from people and just doing things more solo. People are noticing this because it's not like you, and they're like, what? Where are they? What happened to them? But this is a good thing. It's seen as a strength from people. When you know what you need, it's a time to kind of take stock in what resolve you have, what skills you have, rather than always looking to the outside of you. It's important to do that. Let's get a clarification on the Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands. So yeah, this could be work related, definitely. There's some new things coming down with that. Oh, definite new things. The moment I said that, the Fool card emerges. So again, a lot of major arcana cards, which I always look at that as this is a significant phase in your life where some real change is going to happen. These are changes that you've been wanting in different direction to go. Definitely with the Fool, some new things are coming down. I love the Fool card just because again, it's non-attachment, just a little like the Hangman card, because see, their head is up. A lot of people, even around you, might say, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not collaborating with us or asking us what the best course is?" The Fool card kind of says you don't care. You know deep down the direction that you need to go, and you've needed to kind of disassociate with opinions for a little bit. It does feel like it's work related with the Page of Wands, or at least an opportunity, some sort of project, and it's beautiful. You've got a lot of really big things coming down for you. Yeah, the Fool card. Let's see. So, do your thoughts need a reboot? That was our original card, and it's certainly, the cards support that. The answer is yes. They have needed a reboot. Sometimes things get so normalized by other people that aren't real helpful. You start living a life that isn't really yours, or doing a job in a way that isn't really your style. It's time to reboot that. That looks like one of the biggest messages. Let's see what this says. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. That card has been coming up for my people too. Yeah, you a great way to see potential in situations or potential for a direction to go is to go inward. There's a lot of water in this card. There hasn't been a lot of water that's shown up. We do have the Three of Cups, which is water, but this is saying that, sometimes seeing the potential, you see it inside of you, or maybe you see it with your third eye rather than what's around you. And this does match, you have the word seeing, bringing. This is actually saying, do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. So that positivity that you possess, sometimes you just have to get that from yourself, and you will. Like, great things are coming down in the next few months, and I'm very excited for you. I'm so happy you joined. I hope it was helpful, and I'm sending you oceans of love.